How wonderful would it be if you could soothe your animal pain using EFT tapping and energy healing? Hi, I'm the Outdoor Witch, animal communicator, energy healer, outdoor lover, and owner of several animal friends. In today's video, I want to share with you the case of Quint, one of my dogs, who is a very sensitive dog and easily gets some pain and muscle issues, especially if he gets stressed or if the weather is cold or if he has eaten something that he cannot digest well. And I use EFT with him on many occasions and it works wonders. So in this video, I want to share with you a case that happened just a couple of days ago. When I went to his fence in the morning, because Quint is an Alaskan Husky and he lives outside in a fence with his brother Bobby. And that morning we went to pick him up and he was so stiff he couldn't even walk out of his little shed. So I just took him outside and we tried to have him walk because I thought, oh, maybe he's just stiff today. But immediately I had this feeling, or I felt it in my gut, it's hard to explain, that something wasn't quite right. So I started immediately doing some energy healing on him. Then I move on to EFT tapping to really get the pain out of his body. And within, let's say, maybe half an hour, it was completely back to normal. So that's what I'm going to share with you today. I want to show you that through that video that actually a very simple technique can help your animal feel better. And it's amazing when you can do this on your own and you don't have to rush to the vet or anything else, because sometimes you can't or it would take so long. And honestly, it's such an efficient technique that I have to share it with you. So let's dive into that video now.
So here I took Quint out of his fence and went on the track for a walk. I'm just checking that nothing is more seriously injured. There's nothing twisted or broken. You can tell he can't really walk, he's so stiff. Here I'm doing this energy special touch to help him release any blockage in his body. And every time he's swallowing or yawning, it means there's a release of energy, of negative energy from his body. So he still doesn't really want to go. His tail is completely stuck to his body. Now I'm doing another energy massage, and you can tell by the way he's moving his leg that the discomfort is in this leg. It was more serious on the right leg than on the left. It doesn't really want to go, but it's a bit more willing. His tail starts moving, but look at his back, and now he starts moving, and I think it's already a lot better. I did another one, and just look at him, the way he's behaving, his body. Like, this is really good. Every time he's licking and swallowing, as I said, it means there's something moving in his body. But I can still feel there's something stuck in this back leg, so I'm really trying to have everything move. And what it just did here, I mean, there was something stuck. For me, it was like in his stomach, something, or intestine, something wasn't quite right. Now, this is again a release, and this is just amazing. It means that there's been a really big a blockage gone. I'm just double checking that everything is getting better. It looks better to me already. And here I just make sure that all the energy is released in the leg and doesn't get stuck in another point of his leg. It's as if you're working on a pathway, or a pathway, that's the word, and you push the energy, like the knot of energy, out of the body. So now look at Quint. He's already much more eager to go. He can't really walk perfectly well. It's still unbalanced. So I moved on to tapping, and that's the first tapping protocol I do, and you can see how Quint is reacting, is licking, his mouth is opening from time to time. Bobby's always standing by his brother. So I'm repeating the same protocol again and again until I feel like there's something that is changing in his body, that in the energy in his body. Usually I do like 2 or 3 rounds with the same repeating sentence. His back is already better, his tail is starting to be a bit more up. And here, see, I repeated this sentence, this protocol a couple of times, and now he's more eager to go, but he's still unbalanced. You can really tell his right leg is not good. That's a couple of minutes later. It always takes a bit of time for the energy to move in the body, so that's why I like to let the dog or any animal free after I've done the session, so they can have this energy circulate better in their body. Now it's improving, and it will keep on like this for the next 15 minutes. It's going to be better and better. His state is a lot better. That's on the way back home after that morning walk. I like it a lot better already. I can still see there's an imbalance, but it's much slighter than it used to be. And that's it.
So the tapping protocol I used with Quint was fairly simple. I just repeated in my mind some things that I knew had happened lately. I also know that Quint loves to be inside when it's raining and wet and damp. So I tapped on the fact that he wasn't inside for the previous nights before that event. But that was roughly it. I didn't go into anything deep. I just stick to the facts, like the weather was wet, he loved to be inside, he was stiff, he couldn't walk properly, his right leg was stiffer than the other. So, you know, I was really factual in that protocol, and it worked really well. I also added that he loved attention, and we had some dogs coming to the kennel the days before that, because I'm rehoming other huskies, and they come to our kennel for a couple of days or weeks, and then they move to their new family. So I also tapped on that new dogs were coming there, and maybe it was adding stress to him. So actually I didn't really connect with him. I was just tapping on the obvious things that came to my mind that morning when I noticed it was so stiff and he couldn't walk. And again, within, half an hour, it was totally fine. And that afternoon we went hiking in a very chaotic stone field on a really chaotic path, and he was running around, absolutely no problem at all. So that was really amazing, because I wouldn't have thought in that morning when I went to pick him up that we would take him for the hike in the afternoon. So I really advise you to try and do more tapping with your animals, because it really works well, and it's an amazing way to deepen your connection with your animal, the relationship with your animal. So it's a wonderful tool to use, and it's fairly easy, so that's why I really recommend you to give it a try. Let me know if you also have tried with your animals, or if you're going to try after that video on any kind of pain your animal might have, and share in the comments. And also please share, like and subscribe if you think that video and others that I've done can help other animal lovers and owners. Give also a thumbs up to my other videos, and I really look forward to seeing you in the next one. All right, have a nice day or night. Bye bye.